voice in the treble clef, and you get flute 1, oboe, guitar, treble 1, and clarinet 1. For that second line, can you get trumpet 2, clarinet 2, and our alto sax. For the third line down, can we get clarinet 3. Darby, can you play the third line in the treble clef? Or is that doable? All right. And horn, can you do that as well? That'd be great. For the top line in the bass clef, can we get, let's get the top trombone and euphonium bass clarinet. Sorry, I can't give you a sit right there. And for that bottom line, can I just get the other euphonium and the other trombone? Did I forget anyone? Can I get? Can we get you? Can we get you on the top bass clef? Can we get it too? Yes. That wasn't it.
Now, is that stand high enough for you? Okay, very good. When you're ready to start, then bring your hands up. The more we've got this kind of motion before we start, it's going to make us unfocused. We don't want to unify everybody. Was it together? I'm seeing a lot of foreheads. Play only what you see, no more, no less. Actually, really cool. So what do you think about the style?
Well, desk can action.
It was better when they had their heads up?
We had our heads up.
Oh, well, your head was always up. Listen to the difference. And I'm only going to conduct with the tip of the baton. I want you to watch the tip of the baton. I want you to listen to that. Okay? And again. And again.
Intonation.
Again. Follow really well. Rehearse.
Can we start at the last 2 half notes right before the second system? Can we watch before we change lines this time? All right, thank you.
Get what you want. Impulsive will. Right now, theirs is stronger than yours. yours. Show what you want with the stick and not your body. I think this is what he showed. Sort of. This is what I was planning on hearing. Those two measures. That's what I saw you conduct. Now I don't know if that's what you wanted, but that's what I saw. So make sure that you're conducting what you really want.
I think I know what you want. Give a little bit of a gesture of syncopation in that.
Sing what you want. Oh, so you want the second one to be quieter?
Yeah.
So da, da. You have to live further in the future. And then you want a crescendo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I just kind of want to come out everywhere.
So da, da. Something like this?
Yeah.
Okay, try that. Live further in the future. And again, watch what I do and listen to what they do. See how much further I'm living in the future? Yeah. Okay, try one last time. That's better. Okay. Nice job today. Comments, please.
I do this too, but try to keep your shoulders upright.
You seem pretty tense. Do you feel tense?
Right now.
Well, then your left hand is kind of claw-like a little bit, and I think that's kind of translating a lot of tension into these really smooth gestures for long, luscious, great tone. So that's kind of changing what it appears to us, and it's giving us tension.
Do you ever practice your trumpet in front of a mirror? Have I asked you this before? No. Okay. Do you ever practice your trumpet in front of a mirror? Standing? Okay, what do you notice?
I just watch for my arms so they can
Okay.
my shoulders.
Yeah. Well, so what do you notice with your shoulders?
I try to keep them down if they raise.
Okay. And do you ever practice your trumpet watching yourself in the mirror while standing against the wall?
No.
Do that too. Because then you'll actually feel tension creeping in. I see tension in your shoulders. You guys see that too? I see tension in your shoulders. And if you and you may not even be aware that you're a little bit tense, but it seems like you are. Okay.
I think the tension comes from the fact that you, to me, and I could be completely all off on this, but you seem nervous, as we all do when we get up there. The only way that you get more comfortable is by doing it. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get. And you'll never probably completely get unnervous. Every time I step on the podium in front of any ensemble, I'm still somewhat nervous. We have to learn how to disguise that, though, because if they know we're nervous, it's going to make them nervous. And I mean, I'm sure each of you all that's been in an ensemble when I've been conducting, if it's obvious that I'm nervous, then you're nervous about playing because you're not sure about what I'm sure about. So you're a trumpet player. Trumpet players got the biggest heads in the world. So just get up there and use that to your advantage, you know?
I don't know if this is what Aaron already said, but it was pretty cool. But you were like leaning, you were like 2 feet closer to me than you were when you were conducting. It was pretty cool. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
This isn't like hugely involved in the actual conducting, but I was always taught like throughout like middle and high school that when you were standing on the podium, your instrument was up here, and then when the hands go up, that's when you brought the instrument to your mouth. So what I noticed was when you brought your hands up, it was like right away, right into the music. And I know the first few times we weren't really together, and part of that might have been because like I know I wasn't quite ready to play when you started like with the downbeat. So just look around, make eye contact with everyone, make sure everyone's good to go, just so that like when you start playing, everyone's ready to go.
I think a couple of times it kind of looked like before you started, you had a question on your face as opposed to like a really decisive look of what you wanted. So, and I have a really bad problem with facial expressions too, but make a note of what the piece is and what you want us as an ensemble to sound like, and try to portray that in your face.
That's a very good point. Thank you very much. Daniel, what are we